Yo, 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 I see we got two people in. What's happening, man? Y'all smash that like button when y'all step in the building, bro. Rock out with me. Put me in the algorithm. See, we got two people so far. Hit that like button when y'all step in the building, man. Put the boy in the algorithm. We're going to talk about some stuff tonight, bro. You know we got to talk about a couple subjects. You did. I'm going to give y'all about 7 more seconds. But anyway, bro, we got to talk about this Cam Newton situation. I know y'all seen the Cam Newton brawl where he doing the 7v7 tournament in Atlanta. A lot of people were saying Cam Newton was fighting, bro. In that video, I didn't see Cam Newton fighting. Better yet, I didn't see nobody hit Cam Newton. I seen that he had one of the little young guys in the headlock, and the other one he was making sure that the other one didn't get hit. Now in the video, y'all can see like 2 or 3 little niggas, they run up out of nowhere, but they was trying to fight the dudes that Cam had in the headlock. So for people to be saying that them little young dudes swung on Cam Newton, that's a lie. Y'all got to go back and go look at the footage, bro. Cam Newton didn't get swung on. Only thing he did was try to mediate the situation. Now it's embarrassing because he go out his way to do this tournament for these young guys to try to give these young dudes some exposure. You feel me? He don't have to do this because we know Cam Newton is a well-funded millionaire. But anyway, this 7v7 football tournament, that's Cam Newton tournament. And all he do is he recruit people, and plus he also create tournaments for these boys. Try to give these boys some exposure. And in the midst of it, look what happened. These little young dudes come up there on some street stuff trying to fight, bro. And I hope whoever these dudes that was up there fighting, I know Cam Newton gonna remember their faces. I hope he gone and get rid of them. It ain't no reason for them to be on the football team if they gonna be trying to cause a riot. You feel me? Like, it ain't no reason for them boys to even be on the football team if they gonna be trying to incite a riot between other football members. Like, that just straight up embarrassing, bro. Cam Newton, if I was you, I wouldn't even deal with these little young dudes no more because they ungrateful. You gave the, huh? Yeah, and yeah, these little young dudes ungrateful, bro. You can't get these little dudes no platform, cause soon as you give them a chance, the first thing they do, they try to turn it into some gang stuff. You know, these little dudes want to be gangsters, and they done brought that same attitude up there to the tournament. So shout out to Cam Newton for even dealing with that type of crowd, bro. Cause anybody else, they would have been done stopped doing it. You feel me? But on to the next. We got to talk about Wack 100 interview with Adam 22, how this done spilled over in the streets. Now, y'all know Wack 100 and Adam 22, they got the Adam and Wack show, right? And in the midst of it all, y'all know Wack 100 been dissing Boosie and BG for the longest. Now, Boosie artist, which is Spiffie Luciano, he happened to call the Adam 22 and Wack show, and basically, Wack wanted to know why he got something against him. And Spiffy Luciano just letting Wack 100 know, like, I'm Boosie artist. If you got something against Boosie, you got something against me. Now, in the midst of it, Wack 100 told Lil Spiffie Luciano, like, what you mad at me about Boosie for? You don't even know Boosie. You from LA. But he was like, you said something about Nipsey Hussle. And Wack 100 said, what you want to bet? I got 10K, 20K. Matter of fact, I got 50,000. He said, if you got 50K, he said, I'll bet you 50K that I got a gay sex tape of Nipsey Hussle. You feel me? Which we all know that gotta be capped, bro. Because if that nigga did have one, if he had a gay tape of Nipsey Hussle, bro, you know how much money he'll make off that. Just think about it, bro. If Wack 100 actually really had a sex tape of Nipsey Hussle doing some gay stuff, Wack 100 would have been exposed that to the public. So now they know they can't get the Wack 100. They press his homeboy, which is 600. They tell 600, shoot, since this your homeboy and you keep advertising this nigga, tell Wack that we got 50K for the video. Since he trying to call everybody bluff, talking about he bet anybody 50,000 for this video. So the 60s telling 600, like, tell him we got 50,000 since you doing all this bluffing. Now we gonna see what Wack gonna say once he find out that the 60s say they got the 50K to bet on this so-called sex tape that he got going on. Because Wack 100 trying to make them boys look crazy. But somebody gonna end up getting hurt behind that. And it might be 600. On to the next. The Art of Dialogue interview with Benzino. Benzino said that Paul Pierce was lying about the person that stabbed him in Boston. Now, back in the days, Paul Pierce and the Boston Celtics, they came down there to Boston to this club or whatever, they went to this album release party where Benzino Goons was having a release party. They called themselves the Wise Guys. Not to mention the Boston Celtics, they mess around and came in the building that night, according to Benzino, right? So Benzino said that a big old fight popped off, but he ain't paid no attention because it's a normal thing over there in that club or whatnot. But he said, come to think about it, it happened to be Paul Pierce. Said Paul Pierce ended up being stabbed 11 times. Now, this public information. Said Paul Pierce got stabbed 11 times. He was down there on his deathbed, you feel me? He said, but the thing was, Paul Pierce lied about the person that stabbed him. He said the person who he blamed was the wrong guy. And the person who he blamed, he ended up beating it or whatever because they had got him a lawyer and got him back in court. Make a long story short, they threw the case out. But he said the dude that did it, he said them dudes got 20 years. They got 20 years in prison for stabbing Paul Pierce. But he said Paul Pierce lied about the person that actually stabbed him when it went on. But y'all got to go check out the Art of Dialogue interview for the content, man. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section. Hit that like button. I'll be back with y'all boys shortly, man. Y'all know me. I'm in these YouTube streets tonight. You did it.